So Ethereum crashes to the lowest valuation against Bitcoin since 2020. A lot of people are panicking. We got Ethereum right now at 1867, which is very, very low, right? Now, the whole market's down because of all this uncertainty. Ethereum has fallen to its lowest value relative to Bitcoin since May of 2020. Ethereum Bitcoin ratio has dropped to a ridiculous 0.023. Which is crazy. It hasn't went this low since May of 2020. But the positive thing about May of 2020 is that over those next 2 months, when it did fall to the lowest, it got close to where the ratio was. Ratio is what Ethereum's price is in relation to Bitcoin's price. And if you divide Ethereum's price by Bitcoin's price, you get a ratio, right? So the ratio is low as it's ever been. It means that Ethereum is historically low compared to the overall crypto market, or compared against Bitcoin as well. So what usually happens after that is we see a surge in the price of Ethereum. Is that over the next 2 months, Ethereum's price in 2020 surged by 120% after this happened. It got to the lowest and it bounced back. It showed its resilience and the volatile nature of cryptocurrency. Now remember, we're in a very volatile market. It's still new. Crypto's only been out for 15 years. Which is still extremely new compared to the stock market that's been around for hundreds of years. The New York Stock Exchange has been out for over 100 years. But I mean, just stocks in general have been out for hundreds of years, all the way back to the Dutch, the East Indian, I forgot, the East Indian Dutch Company, I believe. That's when stocks first started back in the 1600s. The stock market's been out for a long time. So the volatility is not as bad as it is in something new, cryptocurrency. So Ethereum's price has plunged 43% this year, which is a little bit scary. I still believe in Ethereum. So right now it's at 1,861. So 900 million in crypto liquidations hit the market. 202 million wiped out from Ethereum long positions. Ethereum rebounded a little bit, but then there was more outflows. So there's a big Ethereum whale out there. He has 65,000 Ethereum, and he's right at the level of getting liquidated. So that's going to cause maybe another trigger wave of selling. The DeFi activity is starting to dry up on Ethereum. Trading volumes fell 90 to 92 billion in December. Ethereum Foundation is rumored to be selling Ethereum, adding pressure to the price. If Ethereum loses support at 1,800, we can see a free fall down to 1,200. So to remain bullish, Ethereum must break above the $2,400 mark and has to keep that mark. A lot of people, including me, believe that we're actually in the last accumulation phase of Ethereum before we see that hard leg up. And I still think Ethereum's going to reach all-time highs sometime before the summer. Like we said, a lot of this, almost all of this, in the stock market, crypto, everything is caused because investors are fleeing from risky assets, crypto and tech stocks, because they fear a recession could be coming. JP Morgan put out a report that said there's now a 40% chance of a U.S. recession, up from 30% a month ago. Goldman Sachs raised this recession probability to 20%, warning that if Trump continues to stick to these policies of tariffs and taxation to other countries, we could see a recession almost definitely before the end of the year. That's causing a market sell-off. Stocks and crypto are getting crushed. S&P 500 dropped 2.7%, hitting its lowest level since September of 2024. So we've lost almost 5 months of trading. Nasdaq had its worst day in the last 3 years, falling 4% in a single session. Dow Jones wiped out 900 points, 2.1%, wiping out all of its post-election gains. So we're back to where we were before Trump got elected. In both crypto, we're actually lower in some cryptos. All of this is starting to get scary for the average person. A lot of people are scared of crypto anyway and can't handle the volatility. So we could go a little bit lower from here. I'm just being honest. But I do believe we're in the last accumulation phase, the small accumulation phase, before crypto gets a huge leg up this summer. And it could, but we're in March. March what? 12th? March, April, May. So it could be 2 months of stagnation or a slow decline of cryptocurrency. It could happen. So I'm saying this because I want people to be prepared if that happens. There's a good chance that we may not see a lot of movement in cryptocurrency for 2 months. There's a good chance that we may not go back to 100,000 with Bitcoin specifically for 2 months. I'm 100% confident, let's say 95% confident that we'll be back at all-time highs sometime beginning of the summer. But for the next 2 months, we may not see a lot of gains. It could be a stagnant period. But in stagnation, there's an opportunity to make a lot of money. I'm actually going to make 2 videos after this. One about, I'm going to put them on YouTube. One about, I'm actually going to put one in the CNC too, a lot more in depth. I'm going to make 3 videos today. One on how to buy crypto when the market's crashing. One on how to buy tech stocks when the market's crashing. And another one is, I'm put that only in the CNC, that's a lot more in depth on how to buy assets when the market, how to buy crypto and stocks when the market's dropping, and how to do it effectively, how to use certain indicators, how to know when to buy. That's what we're going to put in the CNC. If you want to join the CNC, go to jointhecnc.com or click the link in the bottom of this video that I'm going to put in there. Or you can just DM me on Instagram, tallguytycoon, and I'll send you the link. Or to click the link in the bio. If you go to my channel page, you'll see the link tree. Max says, I like his quote, he says that anybody can make money in an up market, but people get rich in down markets. What he means is that there's 2 things you do in a down market. You buy puts. Remember, markets fall faster than they go up. It's a lot more predictable to buy stocks, buy shorts and puts on assets falling than it is on the way up. Because people are more fearful than they are greedy or optimistic. So whenever markets fall, they fall hard. Whenever they go up slow. So just look at what happened today. So it took 4 months. Trump won the election. He talked about all these positive policies. It took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months to get to this level. It took 2 days to go right back to where we were before. 2 days. No, I'm sorry, a week. It was a week and a half to go back to where we were before. Because people are more fearful than they are optimistic or greedy. So whenever markets fall, that's a great opportunity. There's a lot of money to be made as markets fall. So tech stocks have collapsed also, but that also gives us a great opportunity. Magnificent Seven, the biggest tech stocks, wipe out. They lost $750 billion in value. Tesla plummeted 15%. Worst performing S&P stock of the year now. And there's also Tesla's being vandalized, and a lot of people are angry at Tesla because of Elon Musk's connection to both Tesla and also the new administration and what he's doing with Doge and how he's becoming pro-conservative. So people are starting to put their political feelings into purchasing Teslas. So whenever you do that, you're going to lose half the audience. So half of people don't want to buy Teslas anymore because they're liberal. So which is stupid to me. But I don't believe that I think our entire country, it puts too much emphasis on politics. And it's almost like people on both sides want to feel important. So if you have if you live your life with purpose, you live your life the right way that you consider the right way, and you have purpose in other things, your children, your family, your work, there's no need to be 100% into either party. Now, there's things you believe in. There's things you may believe in down to your core, but to do this tribal type mentality where you identify with a party so much that you're willing to vandalize cars that's crazy to me. I don't understand that. Is that I think people just want to be important, feel important so bad that they're willing to go hardcore for a party. To be honest, either one don't really care about you at all. Either one does not really care. And you're willing to go to jail. You're willing to give up your life and liberty because you want to be part of a group so bad. And I think that's stupid on both sides. I think, like, even going to when they what do you call it? When they marched the Capitol building, that was stupid. Why would those people do that? I mean, they got pardoned in the end, which I don't even know if that was right, but why would you risk your life and liberty for something like that? I mean, like, I don't understand it. Like, it wasn't going to cause a revolution or rebellion. I mean, it was just stupid. Also, the liberals going around vandalizing Teslas is stupid because you get in trouble for that. You may even go to jail for that. It's not worth it. So Millionaire Moment says, when politicians are hurting you and your family, like costing your jobs, you feel you have to do something. You wouldn't understand because you're rich. That's not entirely true. I wasn't rich all my life. I actually only got rich. I only been rich for 8 years? I was struggling until I was 35. But that's not true. It's because it's all about perception. Everything in life is about perception. You may believe that a politician is hurting you and your family, and it may be true, may not be true, but it's about perception. Some people in your same situation would say that you're wrong. It could be two families right now, and both are suffering, both don't have any money. And this family here will say, I don't have any money and I'm struggling because of Trump's policies. Then the other family will say, I don't have any money and struggling because the Congress won't allow Trump to do what he wants to do. Both of you will be in the same situation. Both of you will have struggling with money, but both of you will have different perceptions on why. Now, why is that happening? That doesn't, that's why I always try to tell people, try to look at the side of other people. Like, try to put yourself in other people's shoes. It not only will help you empathize with people, but it will also help you in entrepreneurship. It will also help you in stock market and crypto. If you're able to understand how somebody else thinks, how they live, how they see the world, you can sell them products, you can sell them services, you can understand how they see the stock market, and you can beat them out. You can understand how they see crypto, and you can beat them out. All of this is competition. You have to understand your competitors in order to do well. Now, if you refuse to empathize or understand half of the society, those are people you can sell to, or those are people you can buy from. Those people you can move up in your career. You're not going to be in a career where you're only around a certain type of people. You're going to be around multiple people. And those people you have to understand in order to move up.